All right, welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 140. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two woke boys.
No, I just have something to say right off the bat.
Okay.
I know we've talked about before about how we are the voice of women and people of color.
Yes.
And
That's
I just want to...
undoubtedly the truth.
Right.
Yes.
But I just want to say that we're not actually those guys and that we're just a couple charlatan wolves in sheep's clothing who are doing this for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we are jokesters, and we are just here for that.
April Fools! Gotcha, motherfucker.
We got you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, are you kidding me? We care so much about women.
So much.
We care so much about your bullshit, ladies, and black people too.
Yeah.
And we just, that's why, you know, it looked like we weren't listening and we were looking at our phone, but we were looking up like how to help that situation that you were talking about. That's what we were looking at our phone for.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I will not show you what I was looking at.
No.
So just shut up.
But we're going to ask you what's on your phone.
Yeah. What do you?
It's like, why are you laughing at your phone? What's so funny?
Who said? Who are you laughing?
Who made you laugh? Yeah.
Only I can make you laugh.
Right. Who are you texting? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just my friend. Who?
Who's your fucking friend?
What's his name?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you have a guy friend?
Right. Yeah. Oh, don't. But he's no one to worry about. Well, guess what? We're worried.
Yeah, we're
worried, bitch.
Flipping out. Yeah, don't worry. We are following him also from a private account.
That's right.
We know exactly when he posts a new story.
And we're following him in real life, too.
Mm-hmm.
We know where he lives, where he works.
He's got an air tag on his car.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And we might just have to track it down if his and your points get a little too
Yeah, because you have an air
close.
tag on you as well.
Right. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Do you know that you have the air tag?
Sure.
Probably not,
No.
but...
I mean,
it's
you'll
free.
know when we show up there and go, what the fuck?
Right.
Your car is parked too close to that guy's car.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these are just some of the conversations we have to have, and sometimes you got to have a tough dialogue.
Look, here's the thing. Men are predatory. All men are predators, and they are predatorizing, if that's a word, I don't know.
Yeah.
If they are predators to women.
Yeah.
Except for us. We are not like that at all.
Right.
We are different.
Yeah.
We're built different.
Built different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're built way different.
Yeah, insert emoji of like the smoke coming out. Just we're built different.
Yeah, isn't it that LeBron James thing?
Yeah.
And we have powder.
Yeah.
And we like shoot the powder.
Yeah,
everywhere,
we're built
and it's
different.
definitely not cocaine.
Right.
It's definitely not that.
Yeah. Will you feel some effects when it comes back down? Yeah. Perhaps.
Are we going to talk to you for 4 hours about an idea that we had?
Of a business that we want to start?
We started an LLC.
Yeah.
Right now, 3 a.m.
Right.
We're on legal Zoom filling out paperwork.
That's right.
The next
got to get this idea out there before anyone else can beat us to the punch.
Mm-hmm.
Will we remember it the next day?
Absolutely.
Probably not.
But when we get all the paperwork in from LegalZoom of the business we started, we did do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's good to talk about, and there are some good things going on this week. For once, we do live in the worst country in the world, but sometimes there is good news. The Cheeto is getting arrested. This is such good news. He is...
I'm going to come.
Yeah.
To jail.
Yeah, nice. Got him.
Yeah.
Got his ass. Nice. So the day this podcast comes out, Tuesday, is supposed to be the day that he gets booked, right? And fingerprinted and mugshot and everything. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see that mugshot. It's
just gonna look like he normally looks.
Right. Is he gonna smile? Or
no,
or is he gonna pout in it?
Yeah, he's gonna he has like permanent resting bitch face.
Right.
He has like permanent
He's gonna be like sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. He is gonna do that. His hands are gonna be up. He's gonna be like like that.
He's probably going to sell merch he's probably going to get the mugshot.
For
and
sure.
then
Those
sell
are
merch.
already he did that photo shoot already.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. And then his dumb fans will buy up the merch, and then he's just going to use this as an opportunity to raise more money for his dumb little 2024 campaign.
I think I saw an article that said on the announcement that he was getting indicted, there was like $3 million, like he raised like $3 million or $7 million. He raised $7 million, like just off that news.
Right.
So
yeah, he's probably thrilled that this whole thing is
Which
happening.
also we should get indicted. You know?
You think so?
Well, I mean, if you're getting $7 million for getting indicted, we should get in on that.
Maybe for the same thing.
We need to get impeached.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right. Well, I like the idea of, let's get indicted and arrested for doing the same thing, like paying off a porn star. Except,
I like that. Yeah.
Except with Stormy Daniels, she was talking shit about Trump's sex performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was like making some comments about his penis and saying that he was unimpressive in bed or whatever. We want to get arrested for like paying off a porn star or OnlyFans girl, but we want her to say positive things about us sexually. Also, because sex work is real work, and we support sex workers.
Absolutely. And that's why we're going to get involved with these porn stars and having them have sex with us. And we're going to sign not non-disclosure agreements, but full disclosure agreements.
FDAs.
Yes. Yes. They are going to have to say a lot about us.
Right.
And these will be like documented. There will be footage, and we will probably put it out on that. Do you remember? I think we talked about this on the show. There was a politician that like banged a porn star as like part of his.
Oh, right. Part of his campaign. Yeah. That was.
Did you watch
that was a little weird. I did not watch it.
It's not great.
Oh, you watched it. Yeah.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Poor angle, poorly filmed, and it's like, look, if you're going to be a politician, you gotta put a solid production together.
Up the production quality. Yeah.
It's like it's like, okay, are you gonna run this country like you ran that porn shoot? Because that's terrible. Like one angle from the back of the room, just the guy's ass at the center of the camera. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's no attention to detail.
Right.
Which is what you want in a politician. So that's why our porn that we make with the women that we have on our shoots will be of the highest quality.
That's right. And if you're a woman out there interested in participating in some homemade content with us, some films, some homemade films.
Yeah.
You are a director.
I am a director.
And a producer.
And a cameraman.
Yeah.
And an editor.
Yeah.
And
you're like a quadruple threat.
Yeah. However many jobs
you're
there
a true
are,
filmmaker.
I'm also holding the boom mic while we're doing it. I'm
right.
holding the boom poles like over.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And the camera, boom pole.
Right.
Yeah.
You're also the gaffer, so you're controlling the lights and
yeah. And I'm doing craft services, so I'm like eating snacks while you're banging me.
Yeah.
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 The camera's just going crazy because I can't hold still. I don't have a gimbal.
Yeah, you do every role on the film. You are a one-man film team. It really is impressive. So, hit us up in our DMs if you want to take part in some sex work with us, because sex work is real work, but we don't support the Cheeto patronizing sex workers.
Also, we're going to pay, we're just going to go off the standard, like whatever Darman pays.
Right.
That's pretty good rate, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that's standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be a message at the end of all of our videos being like, hey guys, it's important to treat others with respect and be kind. Yeah. And then
don't
everyone
do what we just did to that lady.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then
we did do like you remember remember Captain Stabbin?
No, what's that?
It was a porn guy that would bang a chick on a boat and then throw her overboard at the end of the porn.
Okay, yeah. I don't think my porn knowledge is quite as encyclopedic as yours, Chris. But
I'm a film person.
Well, it's part of your research.
Yeah, part of film. I study film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah. So we want to help. We are here for you. We will produce content for you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we hope the Cheeto gets the fullest punishment available.
When the judge sentences him, why don't they hit him with the hammer instead of like hitting it on the little?
Well, they should.
Yeah. How cool
like
would that
like
be?
a whack-a-mole.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You're guilty, and he just bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that really hurt my head. Can
Yeah.
you please stop? That really hurt my head. Oh, that hurts so much. That hurts so much. My fake blonde hair.
You're messing up my toupee.
You're messing up my hair.
My hair is
and my orange spray tan. Okay, it's in prison. It's gonna get a little lighter. Okay, but we need to keep it dark.
Yeah.
We need to keep it nice and dark. Right.
That would be a fun whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Instead of like alligators or little gophers or whatever, it'd be like little Trumps.
It's all Cheetos. Yeah.
He just pops out and says like a Trumpism, and then you whack him in the head.
Yeah, I hope they throw the book at that fat orange piece of shit, obese, fat tub of lard.
Yeah.
Big
turd.
Yeah. Big,
bitch.
Morbidly fat, big,
tiny
disgusting
penis,
body,
loser,
tiny dick,
dork.
orange skin, fake hair, piece of shit. Now we want to say, I just want to remind everyone that body positivity is so important, and all bodies are beautiful. No one should be shamed for their body
no one should
or
be
their
shamed
looks.
for how they look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just important to remember that.
Yes.
So in sports news, not that we care, but the one sport we do care about, women's basketball. LSU beat Iowa in the women's national championship game.
Okay.
And so
what was the seeding situation there?
I think
Iowa was favored to win.
I think LSU was favored. Let's see.
So Iowa beat LSU?
No, LSU won. I think they were. I think LSU was a 3 and Iowa was a 2.
Oh, okay.
So it was an upset.
Okay. Wow.
Although LSU had the better regular season record, but Iowa was the higher seed. But yeah, all I know about this, well, actually, I know all the players on both teams because I love women's basketball. I do know that there was this player, Caitlin Clark, on Iowa that was capturing the attention of the sports media world because people were saying like she's the female Steph Curry. Although I think Steph Curry should be called the male Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right?
Yeah.
Even though I just found out who Caitlin Clark was 3 days ago. But
yeah,
they should still.
But she's more famous than like why is Steph Curry get so much money?
Because he's a man.
Yeah. That's the only reason why.
The only reason.
It's not because the ticket sales of a NBA game is far more than that of a WNBA
the ticket
game.
sales, the TV viewership, the merchandise.
Yeah. It's not that the WNBA is a subsidized league that
of the
is
NBA
only
that
funded.
loses money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people who are most vocal about equal pay for the WNBA have never actually been to a WNBA game or contribute money to the WNBA, so they don't have any money to pay their players. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's that the only reason that the WNBA players make less than NBA players is because of sexism. That's it.
And also, why are there two different leagues?
Right.
You know, men and women are the same.
Right.
I mean, we know because we've played co-ed sports.
That's true.
Co-ed softball, like the women and the men are exactly the same.
Right.
Yeah. They're not an automatic out every time they go up.
No.
And then like when one of them doesn't show up, it just saves time because they don't have to waste a few pitches on them before they ground out to the shortstop.
Right.
You know? So, you know, why not combine the WNBA and the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Every team, and they do it like co-ed rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every team has to have, like, let's say 3 men, 2 women. How about that?
Yeah.
You know?
And, well, except for our team, we will just have 2 men, us, and then the rest of the team will be women.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll also be the coaches, so we'll control playing time. We'll also be the GM, so we'll control salary.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want to
like,
start
why
a
are
spot,
you guys getting paid all of the money and all of us are on the team as interns?
Right.
Unpaid interns.
Right.
It's like, look, if you want to see, it's like we have a clipboard, okay? So we're drawing circles and we're telling you where to go. Like, And the circle I draw is like, see, you're on the court right now, and then I draw a circle on the bench. Like, you need to go to this circle right here, the bench, and you need to sit there and think about how bad you fucking sucked during the game.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Right.
I draw a line to it. I'm like, you fucking go over to the bench and sit right there for the fucking rest of the game.
Right. And if you want
to pass the ball to me, because all the plays are passing the ball to me.
Right. Just feeding you.
Because I'm in the paint, dude.
Right.
I'm in the paint.
They got to feed you in the paint. Yeah. Feed the beast. Yeah.
That's right. I own the paint, both sides of the court too. If you go in the paint on when I'm on defense, welcome to the block party.
Yeah.
I'm sending the ball into the stands.
And then sometimes these girls will complain about playing time, like, oh, Chris and Cole, like, why am I riding the bench? It's like, well, you want a starting spot? I think there's something that you could do to earn yourself some more playing time.
Yeah, maybe you need to come visit the coach.
Right.
And have
maybe we need to have a private meeting.
Yeah.
In our office at, I don't know, 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's the only time I'm available.
Right.
So
my office,
I'm very busy.
That's what my office hours are.
Yeah.
Just 2 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah, just consult the little slotted that I put in my on there, and then just fill out a time.
If you see one of your other teammates leaving as you come in, don't worry about that.
We had our
own meeting.
Yeah,
might ask, why is her hair all messed up, and why is
she's a basketball player. She doesn't care about her appearance, right?
Not for all of them, but yeah. So yeah, just don't ask questions. Just come in here. We'll talk about and strategize for how we can get you more playing time.
Yeah. And then you're going to hear as I pull the wax paper off of my mattress that's on the floor and then cut a new sheet.
Right. She's like, where's your, we're having a meeting. Do you have a table and chairs that we can sit
I just
down?
moved a couple of years ago, so I don't have a table.
Yeah, we don't have it furnished yet, but we do have this mattress.
There is a mattress on the floor in this bare room situation.
Yeah.
With beer cans and wrappers everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And some Slipknot posters on the wall.
Yeah, there's Slipknot posters everywhere. Yeah. There's plenty of that. So just don't comment on, look, you want to get motivated to work hard in women's basketball, this is the room where motivation happens.
Right.
Now stare at the fucking Slipknot poster and really think about, how hard you got to go in basketball.
Right.
And if you see
how bad do you want it,
Yeah. How bad do you want it is right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, our basketball team's going to be sick. That's just what it is.
Yeah, I'm excited for this co-ed professional basketball league that we start.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. So, yeah, hit us up if you want to play in that league or if you want to, do a practice with us, like a private basketball lesson.
Yeah.
In our apartment. She's like, where's the hoop?
I got a Nerf hoop on the back of my door, so don't worry about it.
Right.
And that's all we need because really basketball is a physical game.
Yeah.
All right. And it's all about boxing out.
Right.
So I need you to try to box me out. So you're going to push your ass into my penis as hard as you can.
Yeah.
To try to gain positioning, right? And then she'll be like, why are neither of us wearing clothes, and why is there so much oil everywhere? And it's like, look, you can't get position if it's oily, you know what I mean? So that's why we're slathered in oil. You're nude, I'm nude. I have a boner, that's also part of it. Don't worry about it. Just push your ass against me and try to block me out on this Nerf hoop.
Yeah,
okay.
With their consent, obviously, all of course. This, but but yeah, that is a good way to practice.
Yeah. Because if you're pushing up against me, if you have good position, you're in front of me. The Nerf hoop's in front of you,
right?
But you're keeping me behind you with your ass, and you're just really throwing it back hard, And if you want, you can put your hands up against the wall. There's not going to be a wall on the basketball court, but go ahead and use the wall. Just don't touch the Slipknot poster because the wall's gone behind it. There's no, it's a hole in the wall there.
Yeah.
But just push up against the wall and then arch your back and really just launch your ass back at me. And then I am trying to get position around you, so I might really go into you hard.
Right.
So.
And my hands are going to be just kind of right on your hips for maximum stability.
Yeah. I might grab your breasts from the other side too because if you're really laying into it, you might lean down and your tits need support because you're not wearing a sports bra for this exercise.
Right.
And you're flopping around. So I'll secure them while I'm really laying into you.
Yeah.
And, I might say I'm going to bust too. And then drill's over.
Right.
At that point.
Right.
And then I'm going to look at my watch and be like, wow,
good practice.
That was good.
Yeah.
You got to go now.
Right.
You should leave.
She's like, well, what about the basketball? It's like, oh, yeah, the Nerf hoop.
Yeah.
You took a shot. You missed. But, like, if you can understand how to throw a ball into a Nerf hoop, you can translate that to the full size.
Same thing. I mean, I threw a sheet of paper into a wastebasket. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're practicing basketball.
Right.
But the physicality of you pushing your ass against my penis, like we got to get together and practice that.
Yeah.
Kind of often.
Right.
And the thing about basketball, you don't know when you're going to be called in. That's why you got to keep your
be
phone
ready. Yeah.
You got to keep your phone ready. And when I text you at any time of the night, you got to be ready to go in the game.
That's
right.
And
by go in the game, I mean come over to my apartment at 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Right.
Because that's game time.
Right.
So, yeah, that's just what we do.
Yeah, so always be ready. And, yeah, again, if you're a woman who wants to join our professional co-ed unpaid basketball team, I mean, we're paid. You won't be, but...
Well, see, what's cool about our league, that we get all the money and we don't pay the women at all, that actually makes the gap more, the wage gap, like, higher, which calls more of a conversation in. Like, why are men getting paid so much?
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting paid so much because we're greedy. We're getting paid a lot because it's a political statement.
Right.
That's bad that they do that. But we're doing it ironically.
Right.
So it's ironic that we're getting paid more than the women who are not at all getting paid.
Right.
So it's just part of... We're just trying to make a statement. That's what our show is all about. It's about making statements.
That's right.
So
yeah. So hit us up in our DMs for that. Speaking of badass women, Meghan Markle will receive the 2023 Woman of Vision Award from Gloria Steinem.
Meghan Markle is she's like the actress that married the royal family guy.
Yes.
Okay. So the what's the award she's getting?
The 2023 Woman of Vision Award.
Is this
presented to her by none other than Gloria Steinem.
Is this Women of Vision Award? Did they just make this award up this year? Or is this like a prestigious award?
I'm not sure. I'm seeing here in this article, the award is bestowed by the Miss Foundation, a Brooklyn-based organization that works to bring attention to the real challenges facing women, especially women of color and low-income women who are living in poverty, and advocates for policy changes at both a statewide and national level.
Wow, I can't think of a
more oppressed woman
than a royal princess.
Yeah,
yeah,
than an actress turned royal princess.
Yeah. She's probably the most oppressed.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
think about being like an attractive Hollywood actress, like moving out here, being attractive and immediately getting on stuff. And then she was willing to throw all that away to become a royal princess.
Yeah, but then they left the royal family.
Yeah, well, because they were racist.
Right. Right, exactly.
Because it's like when you enter a family as a person of color, and you're like, hey, this is weird. Your family is like a different color than me, right? Mm-hmm. How come there's no black people in your family? And then they're like, well, our family's like white, so you're the black person in our family now,
right?
And she's like, well, diversity needs to happen.
Yes.
So that's cool. And then she's complaining about that, which is great. And she's definitely not a egomaniacal psychopath.
No,
that's for sure.
No, she is just a great shining example of a badass woman.
Mm-hmm. She's a girl boss,
a total girl boss who has done so much for women everywhere. and it's good that she's being recognized with this award. So
she just gets this award, and then did she say anything about it?
Let's see. Markle is not the only woman being honored with the award. She will also be joined by Wanda Irving, the co-founder of Dr. Shallon's Maternal Action Project, Kimberly Inez McGuire, the executive director of URGE, and Latasha Brown, political strategist and co-founder of Black Voters Matter. Megan, Latasha, Wanda, Kimberly, Olivia, and Rebecca are incredible leaders, and we are grateful to be able to shine a light on their many accomplishments and tireless work on behalf of gender and racial equality across the country and the world, Younger added. So, yeah. I mean, Meghan Markle is right up there with all these other activists in terms of the great work she's done for women and people of color. Here's a question. Where's our fucking award?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have an award.
I didn't get any message about getting a
how many episodes
Woman of Vision award.
Let me ask this Woman of Vision here. You have so much vision. How many episodes of a feminist podcast do you have?
Interesting.
I don't think she has any.
I can't think of a single one.
I think I can think of a podcast that has 140 episodes of just trying really hard to make women understand that they are enough.
Yeah. It's this one. If you didn't,
It's
know.
this podcast.
Yeah, dumbass listeners.
Hey, stupid idiot.
Don't understand anything unless it's spoon fed for you.
Yeah.
God.
And that's what we are doing. We are that like mother figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like, oh, got the airplane. You know, you remember your mom would do that with the spoon, and then like open your mouth, fucking eat it.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we are to our dumb listeners. Because again, it's important to remind our listeners: you are dumb, we are smart. You are bad, we are good. You are racist, we are not. You are sexist, we are not. But you are listening to this podcast, which means you are trying to get better. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah, mental health is important.
Yeah.
Yours is bad and you're mentally ill, but we are fixing you and we have no mental issues whatsoever.
Right. You should go to therapy. And we don't need to go to therapy because like we're good.
We went before and that was cool.
Yeah, we went once and we were
we got it. Yeah.
It's like we get this. We don't have to pay you $300 every week.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Meghan Markle. And finally, she gets a win. You know, she's been struggling and it's good.
It's just been a struggle for her.
Yeah. She's had a very tough life.
We need a documentary about what a triumphant life she's led.
Yeah.
And all the hardships.
Well, didn't they do like a Netflix show about her and Prince Harry?
I mean, she was on, what's that, Hillary Clinton documentary?
Oh, yeah.
She was on that.
Yeah. Remember the trailer for that?
Yeah, that was definitely not the worst fucking thing of all time.
No, that was amazing.
Great.
What was it? What was that called again?
I forget what it's called. The Hillary Clinton documentary.
Yeah, on Apple TV. Yeah.
They literally
Strong or something, tough.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. But it was like they basically just like interviewed millionaire women.
Right.
And they complained about how hard their lives were.
Right.
It's like I'm actually in the 1%, but it was like very difficult to be in the 1%.
Right.
My entire life.
And then that one lady was like to Hillary, is like, I thought the bravest thing you ever did was stay with Bill after he cheated. And then she said, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's right for everyone.
Yeah.
So just covering all ground. It's like, if you want to leave your cheating husband, that's brave. But if you want to stay, that's also brave.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, you're brave.
Yes.
And a girl boss.
Yeah.
So,
and that's important to know that just if you're a woman, you're a girl boss no matter what.
No matter what you
There's
do
nothing
or say.
you can do wrong at all.
Yeah.
So take no accountability for anything
right.
you do ever. Everything that is wrong in your life is the fault of men.
Yes.
Except for us.
We're
the only good ones. So come over and hang out with us.
And if there's any exes of ours who say that their involvement with us led to a lot of problems in their life, They are lying bitches who can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Stop trying to fucking take us down. You will never take us down, bitch.
Yeah.
You will never fucking take us down.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Stop trying to take us down, you stupid whore.
Yeah.
We're too good.
That's right.
Yeah. We cut you out of our life.
What do we have to pay you? Hush money?
We cut you out of our life.
Stormy Daniels?
Yeah. We cut you out of our life with your restraining order. When you put that restraining order in, that's when we were like, that's enough of that. Yeah. See ya, lady.
Yeah.
We don't need you anymore.
Yeah. God. We have so many haters trying to take us down, but they will never take us down.
No.
Never.
Yeah. If you have haters, you're doing something.
You must
right.
be doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If literally everyone hates you,
obviously
you must be doing something right. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
That's the motto that we live by.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I did see a couple of articles here that were pretty wild here. Let me see if I can find them. They were, I believe both of them were, okay, one was on Vox. And this was like the reasoning behind the McDonald's layoffs, you know, like, so this article was basically saying like McDonald's is going to lay off a bunch of people. And they were like, why is McDonald's laying off a bunch of people in such a good economy? So they're saying the economy's good, but they're still laying off people.
Right.
But why would they do that if it's a good economy? It's
Yeah.
not because it's a bad economy.
The
so
economy
shut the fuck
is
up
great.
about that. Yeah. So that was like one article that came out. So they're basically like trying to like defend that there's not a bad economy. And then there's another one that was why fear of crime more than crime itself is holding back America's downtowns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This was also on Vox. But this article is saying people shouldn't be cared or they shouldn't be scared of urban centers. Or people are scared of urban centers, but they should not be. Okay. Now, maybe you've seen, videos of crime happening in these cities and downtowns, or maybe you've been the victim of a crime recently, or maybe you talk to people and they talk about how much more dangerous it is, or all that stuff. It's actually not that. That's what this article is saying.
Right.
That's your perception that it's bad. You're just thinking it's bad. Although it may seem like it's worse, it's not. It's actually good. That's
Right.
what this article is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So just, hey, it's all good. Just if you see someone, a crime happening, it's probably fine. It's probably not a crime.
Right.
Yeah. So that like there's multiple articles that are saying like whatever you see is not what you see.
Yeah. It's, well, I mean, because here's the thing.
The stats are going up, but that doesn't mean that is what's happening.
Right. Also, it's important to keep in mind, we live in a gated community, and I haven't seen any crime or homelessness in our community. So what's the problem?
That's true.
There's nothing but peace and quiet and bliss on our street. So what do I fucking care about?
Crime is not
downtown. Yeah. I don't see, when I look out in the window, out the window every morning, I see the sun shining, birds chirping, beautiful panoramic view of the whole city.
No homeless people.
No unhoused persons.
Yeah. No one is unhoused. Everyone is housed.
Everyone is housed.
Yeah.
Happily, comfortably. I see no problems.
Yeah, it seems like everything's good.
So when I hear people talking about, rising crime, there's so much crime, so much homelessness, so much poverty and bad things happening. No, there's not.
Yeah, I'm sorry your neighborhood doesn't have a gate around it.
Right.
Maybe put a gate around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Maybe you should build a wall around your neighborhood.
And
if
you try to breach that gate, and if you do, and if you get past that wall,
you better,
good luck coming past the wall here.
Yeah.
Because we live in a fucking fortress.
Yeah.
You can't see right now behind me because that closet door is closed, but there is an arsenal of weapons back there.
That scene in The Matrix where they're like, we need guns, and then they go like all those like the corridor of guns pops in.
Yes.
That's where we live.
That's right.
We live in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So So good luck.
Yeah, come get some, bitch.
Yeah. Good luck if you try to come into our neighborhood. We will fucking kill you.
Yeah, dude.
You might come in, but you won't be leaving.
That's right.
So what else did we want to talk about? Oh, another good article. Do you want to talk about this pantry porn?
Okay, yeah.
Pantry porn rooted in racist, sexist behavior. So you may be wondering what pantry porn is.
Yeah, if you don't know if you're unsure of what pantry porn is, we are going to explain it to you.
So if you did, so it's from this New York Post article. If you ditched cereal boxes for uniform glass containers and opted for plexiglass storage bins in your fridge, you may be engaging in classist, racist, and sexist behaviors, one Chicago professor contends. Dr. Jenna Drenton, an associate professor of marketing at Loyola University, argued Tuesday that the recent obsession with organizing kitchen and pantry spaces, a TikTok trend she dubbed pantry porn, is pushing societal standards that the average American cannot keep up with while tricking consumers into spending more money. The new minimalism approach is just a thinly veiled excuse to entice people to buy more items, containers, labels, and storage space that give off the decluttered appearance of simple living, Drenton wrote for The Conversation, which is some like newspaper or something. Storing spices in coordinated glass jars and color coordinating dozens of sprinkles containers may seem trivial, but tidiness is tangled up with status, and messiness is loaded with assumptions about personal responsibility and respectability, the professor stated. So we love that. We love stuff like this when they say anytime you talk about personal responsibility, that's racist. That's white supremacist and racist. So if you say that it's good to have personal responsibility or value like
being a racist.
A family, a tight immediate family, that's racist.
Yeah, you're being racist by saying the family unit is important to, your own family.
Right. That's racist. And having.
And why is that better? Why is it better to have a full family unit holding everything together? Why is that?
White
Racism.
supremacy?
Yeah. Racism.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Also, here's my question. It says it's rooted in racist, sexist behavior. Sexist against women? Or
so wait,
because
you
organizing
organizing your kitchen is sexist?
Yes.
Because a woman probably did that.
Well,
right?
that's what it's like.
Like a woman went into your pantry with a label maker.
I can't imagine men like caring enough about any of like doing this like pantry porn stuff.
This seems like a woman thing.
Right. It seems like an exclusively woman thing.
Yeah. Plus, it is in a kitchen, which that's kind of where women like hanging out.
Well,
a lot.
Not all of them. But
not a lot, but
some.
Not nowadays either, because none of them know how to do anything in there.
Yeah.
But,
well, there's nothing wrong with that. But,
and that's good. That's actually great that women have no homemaking skills whatsoever.
Yeah. No,
that's cool.
Yeah. They don't need to. But so it's interesting that they call it racist and also sexist, because it's interesting that a trend started by women for women is sexist against
like
women.
Everything that is sold in the kitchen section of a place like is basically geared towards women. Like that whole store, the Container Store, is basically like everything is for girls in there.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I mean, and it is racist to be organized in your kitchen, because I like how they're equating that, like, to even say that though, like, okay, like being neat is racist because what they're saying is like black people can't organize stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, have you seen their shoe closets? Unbelievable.
Yeah,
so organized, very color coordinated.
Right.
Their hat that goes with that specific pair of sneakers is right by it.
True.
Looks very nice.
Yeah.
So.
But I guess
But that's also racist for them to do that, for them to have it neat and tidy.
For black people to organize their own closets is racist.
But it's
internalized racism.
Yeah, it's internalized racism that's not their fault. So if you know a white person, find them and blame them for that.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do.
Yeah. So we love stuff like this because it totally doesn't, when you call everything racist, it totally doesn't minimalize incidents of actual racism to the point where the term racism or white supremacy those terms carry no meaning anymore when you call everything those things. It's not that. It's a totally valid use of racism, classism, sexism if you want to organize your pantry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, that's a good point. Really good stuff. More racism and sexism stuff being thrown into. And what was that article on? Do you know what?
It was on the New York Post, but it was
it's a New York Post op-ed.
But it was just kind of summarizing
some of these articles
piece written by a professor in a different publication.
Okay, some of these articles feel like they're like written by ChatGPT,
right?
Okay, so
and this is the lady who wrote the article, or that the pantry, organizing your pantry, is sexist, racist.
She's like 30,
classic.
She's like 35, but she looks like she's like 40 or 70. She actually, she's dressing like a grandma at like 32 years old.
I mean, that's one way of putting it, but
yeah.
So you heard it here first, guys. It is racist and sexist and classist to want to keep a nicely organized kitchen.
Yeah, the lady that wrote the article dresses like a CD that buys the Macy Gray album that's for sale at the Starbucks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They'll have like a Macy Gray album there, and she'll buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw an article here on Slate. I thought was pretty interesting here. This is on Slate. And this is called My Freeloading Boyfriend Won't Even Pay for a Date. Okay.
I hope this wasn't written about us, but
no.
I guess we'll find out.
No.
Does it mention anyone by name in the article?
It does. I don't believe so.
Okay.
It says, I paid for our entire spring break.
Who does it show the author's name? I just want to make sure that we're not publicizing some.
It doesn't
one of our
say
exes.
her name. No, it doesn't say her name,
Okay.
but it does say the advice is by Athena Valentine. So
that's not her name?
I mean, that's who gives the advice. So this lady's writing a question. Right?
Okay. Anonymous question to a guru.
So Pay Dirt, this is the part of Slate. It's called Pay Dirt. It's Slate's money advice column. Have a question, send it to Athena and Elizabeth here. So this is an anonymous question from a lady sent into this Athena Valentine lady. Okay. So it says, Dear Pay Dirt, I am a 21-year-old college student going on a spring break trip with my boyfriend to Florida. I planned this trip and I'm paying for the majority of it. My boyfriend could afford to split the expenses, but he said he wouldn't go if he had to pay. So I decided to take on the burden. Now I'm cash strapped. Recently, he said he would take me out on a nice date as midterms have been stressing me out. Usually our dates are split 50-50, but because of how cash strapped I am, I was hoping he would pay for the date. He clarified he would not be. Is it reasonable for me to expect him to pay for this one date, considering how much I'm shelling out for our vacation? Feeling cheated. So let's see. And the advice was, okay, here's the advice. You just shelled out how much for a vacation, and he refuses to pay for a meal. Boy, bye. No,
Nice.
No, yeah. Got him. Yeah. So let's see. No, it's not unreasonable to expect him to pay for a full date occasionally, especially when you're in a tough spot. When it comes to being in a relationship, think of yourself as a team. Teammates cover each other from time to time because they have the same end goal. In this case, that goal is a healthy relationship. If he can't understand that, he's not a good teammate. But it also sounds like you paid for a trip you couldn't afford, which worries me. Vacations are a luxury, and they shouldn't be purchased if they're going to leave you in a tough spot with your finances. You also spent money on someone else who sounds like they didn't want to go on the trip in the first place, which only added to the strain you're currently feeling. okay, it sounds like this lady's starting to be kind of misogynistic here.
Yeah. You're gonna blame the woman?
You're gonna blame the woman for saying, "Hey, I want to go on the trip," and then the guy was like, "That seems like a lot of money. I don't want to go." And then she's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway." And then the guy's like, "I mean, I guess I'll go if you're gonna pay for everything." I mean, that's literally what happened.
Right.
This is like classic what like a girl does. I want to do a thing, and you go, "That's unreasonable," and they go, "I'm gonna do it anyway," and then you go, and you're like, "Okay." And then you go, and then they're like mad the whole time. They're like, "This is costing so much." And then the guy's like, I did say that before. You were determined on going on this, right?"
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's obviously the man's fault, but
yes.
continue. Yeah.
So it is the man's fault. So her playing devil's advocate and like pointing out that he did make some reasonable points this is bad, okay? But, okay, so here's more advice, okay? I'd check to see if you can get a refund on your trip and if you can cancel it. I'd also get ready to have a conversation with him about how you feel and the future role money will play in the relationship. Try saying, "I understand that we currently go Dutch in our relationship, but I'd like to discuss how we should handle our money moving forward. This way, you can talk about how you'd both like to handle future dates, vacations, and other activities you may do as a couple." Wow. So talk to your boyfriend like you are the HR department of an office.
Right. We love videos like that. That reminds me of something I've wanted to play here on the show for a long time. Have you seen like it was a viral TikTok that was going around of someone who made it in complete seriousness and earnestness, this account called Answer Anxiety. And it was like how to break up with your friend.
Okay.
And it was a lady doing like a 2-part conversation with herself. And she was like, and one friend was like, "I noticed you've been very distant recently. What's going on?" And the lady's like, the lady playing the other character is like, "I've treasured our season of friendship, but I feel like it's no longer the right move for me. I appreciate all the," and just like.
Yeah, it's like, "Hey, I know we're friends. Can you come into my office at Tuesday?"
The corporatizing
in the morning?
of personal conversations.
"Hey, I know we're best friends, but are you free Tuesday morning at 10:20 p.m. or 10:20 in the morning?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then you make an appointment, and then you're like, you do it on Zoom.
Right.
You have a Zoom call with your friend.
Yeah.
"Hey, I noticed you've been distant lately. Going forward, where do you see yourself with our friendship in the next 5 years?"
Right. What's your 5-year plan?
I didn't get your resume that you.
Right.
You were supposed to update your resume on our friendship. Can you? You didn't fill that out. I sent you a questionnaire on our friendship, and you didn't fill out the questionnaire I sent you about our friendship and where it's going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we gotta bring that. What's that lady's account?
So I'll try to pull it up quick. I think it was on an account called Answer Anxiety. But
so
anyway, but
these,
while I find it, I do want to say that this article, it was about me. I'm realizing that now.
Yeah.
So it was.
Mm-hmm.
I know we were just saying it was the man's fault,
mm-hmm.
and we were chastising the female guru for placing some blame on the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, now that I know it's about me, turns out it was 100% the woman's fault.
Nice, yeah.
It's like, let's go to Catalina Island, Cole. Well, who's gonna fucking pay for it, bitch? You think I made of money? No.
Plus, feminism, you should pay for the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. Also, that's why. It's not because I can't afford it and I'm looking for any opportunity to save money, but I'm spinning it as just being feminist instead of being cheap. It's not that.
It's not that at all.
It's that I don't think that men should have to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
And it's your fucking fault that you wanted to take me on a trip that we can't afford. What's the big deal? Why do you have to go on a trip? Just have a staycation, you stupid bitch. Stay here. Watch a movie. Oh, but we have to do it in a different place. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. The place we have to go, we're going to watch the same TV shows we watch, but we're going to do it from a $300 a night room.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I'll
we're going to go.
pass.
Then we're going to go get coffee that's $9 in the morning.
Right.
and then pay $27 for eggs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I found the video. We got to play. Do you have the? We'll play this quick before we get into. Do we have poetry today?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I do have an email I might read here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So this is from the account Answer Anxiety from a doctor, a clinical psychologist,
I gotta see
Ariana
this lady, but,
Brandolini. Ariana Brandolini. Here was this viral video. Here's how to break up with a friend. And it's important to preface this by saying this is not comedy. This is not satire.
yeah, this is
a real
serious
advice.
So this lady's account is a like mental health
advice. Yeah.
Wow.
I've noticed you've been withdrawn and haven't wanted to hang out recently. What's going on? I've treasured our season of friendship, but we're moving in different directions in life. I don't have the capacity to invest in our friendship any longer. Is it something I did? This feels really sudden. I get that it might be hard to understand, but I've been reevaluating many areas of my life recently, including my ability to be a good friend to you. I just want to be honest and upfront so I don't disappoint your expectations. I'm sorry if this feels painful and confusing. I wish you all love and success.
These are the same kind of women that like ghost you on a dating app. They like ghost you on a dating app, but then they like break up with their friend, like the HR department at a job.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
It's
can't
important
you just not talk to your friend for a while and just like let it naturally fizzle out?
because you have to treat everything like it's corporate America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is important.
Yeah. Treat all personal friendships and relationships like you work in HR.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love that.
We do love that. That is,
and that's
how
why
we handle. That's how we handle everything.
Yeah. That's, you know, if you're a girl who sends us a "what are we" text, you might hear back from us saying in like multiple big paragraphs saying like,
yeah, you're gonna get a document.
Dear
that has,
insert name here.
Yeah.
I have, and yeah, sometimes
to whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom
Sorry
it
if we didn't
may
replace your
concern.
name in there.
Yeah.
We have treasured our season of relationship, but we feel that
The sex was good and the conversation was great. I've learned a lot about you, and then there's like a blank, and it's like the time that you put in like one thing, that
Right.
You know, like how you have brown hair, you know,
right.
It's a very generic
Yeah.
thing you put in there. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
And I wish you all love and success.
yeah,
Sent. And she's like, why'd you just send me like a copied and pasted HR email that didn't even have my name in it or any personal details
it looks
filled
like
out?
you stole it from like a template online.
Right.
It's
In
like a
fact, I
temp-
found the exact
Yeah,
template
I just
by just
Googled
plugging it into
template,
Google.
HR template, and I found the exact template you used.
Right. It's like, look, we don't want to hurt your feelings. We want to be professional and
We're very professional.
Yeah.
That's why we have that little stamp with our signature, and we stamped
That's
it
right.
and then sent it off.
that's right.
And we sealed it in a nice envelope with a sticker.
Mhm.
You know, those like gold seal stickers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know it's official.
It's very legit.
Yeah.
Put a stamp on it.
Yeah.
So that's why last time we were hanging out, I was like, "What's your mailing address?" She's like, "What? Why
Do you have a P.O. box by
yeah,
chance?
yeah. What's your PO box number?" Yeah,
It's like, why would you ever need that? It's like, you'll find out.
Yeah, babe, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already have our exit plan ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're always one step ahead.
It's time for our quarterly meeting,
Right.
and we got to discuss the direction of the company.
Right.
And by the company, I mean like your company,
Right.
with me, and it's not going.
It's
well.
not. Yeah.
It's not going well.
It's not company that I want to keep for much longer
No. So
outside of 2 a.m.
So-
on a Saturday.
yeah, and that's why
Once
we're gonna
every
have one
2
last
or 3
meeting.
months.
We're gonna have one last meeting at 2 a.m. on a Saturday, and
It'll
then,
be your exit meeting. I mean, you're not going to know it's your exit meeting because we're not going to say
no,
anything.
But there will be a box with your things in it,
right.
and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to ask you to give me that hoodie back.
Right.
Give me the hoodie. You
Yeah.
can't fucking have my hoodie, okay? You know how many hoodies I've had to buy?
Oh, God, don't even get me started.
Like I have to order like boxes of hoodies
Right.
because these women
But
keep
yeah, you have to
stealing
buy them in bulk. Yeah.
So, give me my company hoodie back, okay? And then here's a box of your items. And don't go through it now because some of your items are not in there. I'm keeping some of those. So And then on top is a nice form letter that you will see, and I will see you on your way. And no, I will not give you a reference. So, in fact, if someone asks for a reference, like, oh, how was she? I'll be like, she, that stupid bitch. She sucked.
Yeah.
The worst. I'll give a bad reference.
Nice.
So that's just how it is.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we do like that. That account is wild. Is there, like, do they do stuff like that all the time?
Yeah. That's all. Her account is just all like videos on
like
mental health and how to handle.
Is it in that format, like
Yeah.
2-person sketch content?
Yeah.
Where it's like a scenario that would never happen.
Right.
Yeah. I like the people that are like applying those, like, you know, 2-camera, like, you know, one, like, it's like, I need to get my finances in order. Oh, you do, huh? Well, let me tell you how to do, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's like, okay, go to my channel for more, you know, content like this.
Yeah,
where,
we love that stuff.
yeah. And then using mental health as and then like, that's the kind of activity that someone with the poorest mental health would probably do. Right?
Right.
I mean, think of if your friend literally did that, how you would react to that.
Not well. Not well.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That being said, I have used that template to break up with many women. But
yeah, me too. Being fired doesn't feel good.
Right.
And that's what that feels like when you're being called into a meeting by a friend.
Right.
By a very professional meeting. Okay, so we did have an email I wanted to do here. New emailer to the show, Mike. Apparently last week we were doing that thing about hillbillies, and I don't know if you remember, we did an acronym about Hicks.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, do you remember what we said? What was the acronym?
Oh,
I forget.
The acronym about Hicks.
Yeah.
So
this guy wrote
hateful.
Yeah.
Hateful idiot, cocksucker, kangaroo.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kangaroo.
Stupid ass. Or,
yeah. So Mike wrote in what he thought Hicks stands for. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hillbilly, idiot, cocksucking, kick ass, some bitches.
Nice.
How dare you?
Or nice. Yeah. So thank you, Mike, for that. That was great. We love that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can't read that one. That one's too wild. Oh, and then we had let's see. Okay. We got 2 haikus from Neil here. Let's see. The first I'll read this this Jane Fonda one here. Okay, this is okay, we'll do a little poetry corner here.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Poetry Corner. Send us emails to TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. We will read your poetry on the show. And also ask us for advice. We are brilliant. We will fix your problems. Your life sucks. Our life rules. And we will fix you. Okay? So on this Poetry Corner, we have a poem from Neil. Jane Fonda is hero for condoning the murder of the pro-life Christians. So I guess Jane Fonda. Did you?
I didn't see what her response was.
I didn't see that either, but apparently that was regarding the shooting there. But yeah. I believe we are pretty much out of time here. So yeah, if you have poetry you'd like to send in, or if you'd like to ask us for advice or a question or anything, hit us up. And also you can comment stuff on the page. That helps us in the algorithm. That's super sweet if you do that. Like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel, TooWokeBoys, TOO WokeBoys, by the way. And hit us up in our email, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. Follow the boys on all of our accounts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Our Instagram's ripping right now, so we love that. We've had a couple of posts amass about 700,000 views in the last couple of days, in the last week or so. So thank you guys to any new listeners we have from that. That rules. Thank you. We love you guys. Yeah, is there anything you'd like to plug?
I don't think so.
All right. Also, ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, will be in Naples, Florida at Off the Hook Comedy Club, April 13th to 15th, opening for JP Sears. So come check that out. Come see me in Naples, Florida. Also, go to the link in the bio of the TooWokeBoys page or Jeff Zinasek's comedy page and fill out where you're at in the mailing list. Get on the mailing list, get on the tour stuff. We'd like to take TooWokeBoys to a city somewhere. That'd be cool. We should do that at some point. But yes, fill up that mailing list and come to our shows. Anyway, share our show with your friends, all that shit. Donate to the Slut Fund, all that on Venmo, Cash App. Yeah, and follow the boys. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 140 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two Woke Boys.
Can't